Pro-peace candidate applies to run against Putin in election.
This post received a score of 3,300, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
At this point even she now might be a puppet of Putin only to show that there is democracy in Russia, just like Russian state media from time to time questions defense ministry.
Yeah, that seems plausible to be honest. Legitimately running on a platform opposite to Putin is suicidal. Seems more likely she's being set up to fail with a stupidly low share of the vote to prove to the population that the war is popular, Putin is popular, and with the side bonus of showing that strongman Putin could never be upended by some peace-loving woman. Pathetic, but we are where we are.
This is why Russia has pockets like Moscow where free speech and expression is a little more allowed than other parts of the country. Putin wants to give the impression that there is always some sort of opposition, as long as said opposition doesn't pose any real threat to his power, which I don't think she does.
1000% this is what authoritarian governments excel at. Instead keep him in prison, pretending justice was done, and then just make his life misery on quiet once he's been jailed. It really is like something out of a movie plot, and the irony of all this projection of strength is that it's to mask the constant insecurity Putin must feel, knowing that there'll always be people vying to take his place. As in both cases, all this power struggle bollocks just causes suffering for the people living there and, in the case of Russia, its neighbors too.
This and the Trump incident should be a reminder for Western citizens to not take their democratic systems for granted. We should protect our institutions, maintain checks and balances and stick to the rule of law doctrine. Peaceful and predictable transfers of power might not be a reality in just a few decades if we just let things happen.
Someone has to run. It looks more legitimate that way. Good thing Putin had the laws changed so he could even run again. Would have been sad to see him have to dictate from second chair again.
Putin. Look, see. This is a real democracy, everyone. Now hurry up and vote for my competition. So I can send you to front line later.
Either she is a puppet, or she'll end up poisoned or something.
She's a puppet of Putin to make Russia look peaceful and democratic.
It will be difficult for her to be elected because Putin has prepared all the conditions to continue his indefinitely long term. I think it is the Russian people who should stand up and overthrow this dictator.
Well, that's not going to happen.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.